MYN Power Family, peace and power. Thanks for tuning in for another edition of Ubuntu, which means I am because we are. It is a YouTube series where I highlight and interview Black-owned businesses so they can tell us a little bit about their brand, what it means to be a Black entrepreneur, and just kind of just vibe out with them a little bit. And I am so honored because this is my girl. Like, y'all don't understand. We go way back to crazy trips, Jamaica's girls trips to Jamaica, like before the movie. We was doing girls trips, okay? Trip. I know. So this is Tanisha, Miss Ward, aka Miss Meet Your Needs. How are you, sis?
I am well. I cannot complain. How are you?
That's right. I'm good. I'm good. I cannot wait to hear all about your journey. She's taught me so much. Like, y'all, this is about to be a treat. So just to start off, because again, I know we know each other, but if you could just tell everyone about your brand, what it means, and how did you even come up with the name Meet Your Needs? Like, how did it all come about?
That's a good question. Meet Your Needs came about because I've always been the type to do the most, the most. Bartending on one day, selling clothes one day, I just do a lot. Party promoting one day, you just never know. So Meet Your Needs is a platform to get everything in one. Of course, I don't have time to be everywhere at one time, so I'm taking it slowly. I'm starting with the clothing. I started with the clothing boutique and the bartending. And I plan to expand event planning, trip planning, party promotions. The sky's the limit.
I love it. I love it. And so how long have you been in business now?
I started in 2012. I started at Fair Price Flea Market. Shout out to Fair Price Flea Market.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And I've just been going from there. I'm now here inside Black Girl Boutique in Military Circle Mall. I'm online in Richmond, Virginia. I got something in store for y'all.
Okay. At my home. So wait a minute. 804. Wait a minute.
2019. Got some things in the works.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I love that you're already thinking ahead. That is key to Black entrepreneurship. And just to mention, Black entrepreneurship, what does that mean to you? Why is that important for you and your? Because as Black women, we could always get a good job. Find your old man, get married, have some babies. Like, why is it important for you to spend your efforts and attention into entrepreneurship as a Black woman?
I've always been that child that no turns me on. Like, no, what I'm not supposed to be is what I'm going to be. People telling me, oh, no, you aren't. No, you can't. And I'm not supposed to be here. So to be given these opportunities, I feel like I owe it to our ancestors to be excellent. For us to be, we've been through everything. Absolutely. And still going through everything. But it's our job to show our kids, like, despite of, we can, and we will, and we are.
I love that. So just speak a little bit more to that. Like, what would you say? Because I know Meet Your Needs does take care of, the party side, the fun side, and the looking good side. Okay, I have a couple items that I love. Y'all have seen them. But how does that all tie in to, because you did mention our ancestors and our people. So how does it all tie in for you for the empowerment and the upliftment of the community?
It shows girls that despite of, once again, I'm going to use that word a lot in this interview, but despite of, you can't. I had a child at 15. I'm not supposed to be here. And despite of, I'm here. And I want to show other girls, yeah, you're going to fall. You're going to make a lot of mistakes. I make mistakes every single day. But despite of, I keep going. And I want to show other girls, you can keep going. Don't listen to what they tell you.
Absolutely.
You have the final say.
Absolutely. You dictate your narrative. No one can ever tell you what you can or cannot be because...
Look at me. And when I tell
living examples of, like, y'all don't know, like, she's humble. She's humble. Like, I'm bragging for her. Like, hell of a testimony. Hell of a testimony. So you have mentioned how great it is that Meet Your Needs does, in fact, meet all of your needs. How does that tie into the unification and empowerment of the Black community? What can you say, this is what I provide that is a service that truly gives back and uplifts us as a culture?
I do a lot of mentoring, hands-on mentoring. A lot of my girls are girls because I go to schools and I mentor, I speak at schools sometimes, that I find at the school the ones that most people pretty much overlook because their backgrounds don't look squeaky clean. Some might have children. Some might be in what's that?
Like a rehab or rehabilitation sort of.
This is what
like a
disability.
Yeah.
Children with learning disability, just any child that most people will overlook that has the dream. Majority of the time, they're not serious, but just to have the opportunity, you know, to know that, okay, maybe I can. Every now and then you find one that goes, I do toy drives, clothing drives. It's just a lot that I do to give back to the community one-on-one. I try to touch children as much as I can one-on-one.
Absolutely. And again, she is humble, so I'm going to throw in a little brag for her. One of the many things that she has reached out to me to be a part of is we actually were cheer coaches for a group in Portsmouth.
Yes.
And it was still to this day one of the most enriching experiences of my life. Like, I will never forget those girls. Like y'all, they were a crazy bunch. Talking about character and stories, and
you know they still ask about you.
I will forever love them because like it was just like I know, like you said, most people would look at, you know, the neck rolls and the eye rolls and everything, and you know, try to cast them off, but we really truly connected to them. So this ain't something for the cameras, y'all. Like, she's really about it, and she's great at it. She's very impactful.
My clothing brand is all about expressing yourself through fashion, stepping out, doing what you feel makes you feel like this is me. It's about, if you notice my shirt, this is not my brand, but Legalized Dreams. To me, that's a statement. That's a lot. Legalized Dreams, allow people to be themselves, allow people to express themselves, and that's what I try to do through fashion. That's what my fashion brand is all about, expressing yourself through fashion.
I love it. I love it. And I love how forward thinking you are and how progressive you're always looking to the future and being that kind of inspiration. 10 years from now, where do you see the brand and all of the different services that you do offer? Like, where do you see it evolving to?
10 years from now, I will have an empire. I will have a store here. I'll have a store in Richmond, Virginia. I'll have a store in Atlanta, Virginia. And I want y'all to listen to this interview, check the date, and then y'all check back. What's 2018? 2028. Check for me.
Yes, yes. And again, I believe it. I truly believe it. I'll be at every location.
I want to do outreach programs. I want to do camps. There's a lot that I want to do, but right now, it's just not the time. But check for me 10 years from now. Mark my words, and you tell me if I was playing or not.
I know that's right. That's what I'm saying. Y'all, you can hear that sort of just visionary, progressive, very futuristic mindset. In that same light, we as a people, we have, you know, I don't even want to say endured, because we've not only endured it, we've survived it, we've surpassed it. But in your mind, what is like an ideal community for us? Like, what would it look like if you could put your finger on it and truly manifest what would be ideal for us as the Black people? Like, what would that look like?
I would want us to be confident in who we are. Somewhere along the way, we lost that we are beautiful. Even if you go on Google and you Google a beautiful woman, you're not going to see us. You're not going to see women that look like her now.
That's a fact.
I want us to love ourselves for who we are. Don't let these people put words and tell you who you are. You're beautiful, nappy hair. Light, dark, it doesn't matter. You're beautiful, and I just want all women, mainly because we're the ones that endure the most. I just want us to be yourself, be beautiful. They're either going to like you or they're not, and the ones, but it'll show you who's really there for you and not your representative.
Absolutely. I love that.
I just want everybody to get along, everybody to be honest and truthful, and then the world would be a much better place if we was.
Absolutely. Like, it all starts with that self-love. And with this next question, I know you had to have a lot of self-love through this, but I do want to get to the, you know, the real side of it. What are some hardships that you've endured as a Black business owner, and you know, those obstacles, those rough times? Like, what are some things you went through, and then tell us what you did to overcome it?
Rejection. Like, that's like, you're going to be rejected in this business, and you have to literally pick yourself up, because nobody else has time to pick you up. You like literally have to pick yourself up and keep going despite of, once again, and just don't stop. You got to keep going. Lack of support.
Yes.
I stayed stuck on lack of support for 2 years, and God was just like, she just don't get it.
Yeah. But it's a tough one to swallow.
It is,
really
but
is.
He was providing the support that I needed. But I'm so busy worried about who was not supporting. I wasn't appreciating the ones that was supporting. So it wasn't until I got over that things took a turn. Judgment. You know, people are just stuck in a box of what's supposed to be. So what is she doing? She too old. She got too many kids. And in 9th grade, she stole the gumball off the teacher's desk.
Right.
I mean, just
anything to tell you why you shouldn't be what you are, girl.
Self-doubt. Because after a while, being in the world, if you don't check yourself, it can make you of the world. And the things that you hear about yourself, and even sometimes the things you make up about yourself, can really put you in a place. Depression. When it's good, it's good. It's really good.
It's really good.
But all periods is not good.
Right?
It's not
real.
good. This is real. Loss of friends, or what I thought was supposed to be my friends. God will give you your friends, but if you're holding on to what was, again, you won't appreciate it because you're focusing on the negative versus the positive. Severe sacrifice. I am the biggest prune there is now. I don't go out. I am working and working and working. Like, if you want it, you have to work. When your friends don't want to, you still have to work. When your friends want to go out, you have to work. You might not be able to buy that dress that you saw at MYN Boutique.
Okay, plug.
Because you have to sacrifice for your mission and your future and what you want versus what you want right now.
Yes.
Loss of money. I'm just not one that you can tell do it this way. I have to see for myself.
Like, I gotta test this out. I hear what you're saying, but let me try.
And you lose a lot of money that way. And failure. You know, sometimes when things don't go at our speed, we judge ourselves. And sometimes you don't even realize it, but you can compare yourself to other people, and it make you seem as if you're not reaching your potential when you probably exceeded your potential. But
absolutely. And especially in this age of social media, it makes it even like you literally are looking like, well, how is this getting this and I'm not getting this? Like, listen, stay away from that sort of like mental black hole. It would just keep taking you further down.
And there's times where I just have to legit shut my social media down. Like, people say, oh, it's just social. No, that becomes a part of you.
We digest that into our subconscious.
Yes. So sometimes you gotta withdraw. That's a con, a pro. But yeah, sometimes you have to just shut down. Going a long time. If you ever notice, when Beyonce is working on a project, we don't see her.
Come on. Now this is a word, people. This is a word.
When Drake is working on a project, you don't see him.
Do not, girl. Like, he let that hair grow out. You do not see him here and nobody
came back Jamaican one time.
Okay.
So sometimes you have to
for your head top. I'm like, head top?
So you have to trust the process. Like, I never appreciated that word until I got into this. You have to trust the process.
Absolutely.
Your process, not her process. Your process.
Absolutely. And I love where you ended that, because I do want to segue into the next. We've heard about the hard times and all of that, but what would you give? What advice would you give? What kind of beacon of light would you provide to aspiring entrepreneurs? Like, it has to be that one thing that keeps you going even after that. Like, what advice would you share with somebody that's like, Tanisha, I always wanted my own boutique. I don't know. Like, what advice would you give her?
Do you? I mean, I know that sounds so, but do you? No matter what. No matter what. And when I say no matter what, it's a lot in those no matter what. Yeah. No matter the friends you lose, no matter what boyfriends you lose, no matter what sleep you lose, you will be tired.
They Baby, we tired right now.
Yeah. Y'all don't know. But we do it.
Yeah.
Just always be your real you. Because no matter what industry you go into, you do not want to be seen as a fraud.
Yeah.
Whether you have 3 people supporting you or 20 people supporting you, people are going to realize the person that have 20, if they're not a straight up person, time is going to tell who they really are. So no matter what, be yourself. People are going to judge you, but be yourself. And despite of, just keep going. I cannot stress to you that keep going. Give yourself time when you need to rest, but keep going. Keep going.
I love it.
God in the universe. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No, I'm
God
with you.
in the universe will always reward a clean heart. Like it might not make sense in that moment, but it's rewarding.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I feel like I've picked your brain enough, so I got some lighthearted questions to end it off. Y'all know I am a true lover of all things music, all things hip hop, so I always have to ask in these interviews, what is your all-time favorite? But this is a fellow dance hall lover with me, y'all. So I feel like I gotta adjust the question a little bit. Like, what's your favorite?
I got you.
Okay. So what's your favorite hip hop or R&B song of all time?
Right now, Nice for What?
Woo, girl.
Gives me a new life.
It's
time. Just like, because we're so underappreciated when you're up and coming. It's like nobody knows you until you make it in their perception of making it.
Right.
But Drake heard us. He was talking to us.
He was. And the minute it started, said, I want to know who represented here tonight. Why us, Drake?
He was talking to us. He meant to say Monica today.
Okay.
But yeah, he was talking to us. What he said, being nice to people. You can't be nice in this business. You can't be nice in this business. So I get it. Nice for what? Nice to be left heartbroken? Nice to be broke?
Yeah.
Nice for what? What are we being nice for? Go out there and get what's yours. Nice for what?
Like, get it. Like, get it. And don't let anyone tell you how you have to go about it. Like, oh, you're a woman. You can't be out. Nah, nice. I don't have to fit into what you want me to be. I'm grinding. I'm doing this.
Nice for what?
It is a word. The whole song is a proverb, girl. The whole song. Without a follow, without a mention. Y'all ain't gotta see this content I just spent 3 hours on, but it's up there. It's up there, okay?
He was talking to us. I'm gonna email him and let him know he forgot to mention our names, but he was talking about that.
He was, and we do appreciate it. That's a good one.
I
love that song. I love it. And I don't care where I'm at. I was literally at Walmart with my mom and sister the other day, and it came on, and I was like,
you got to, even if it's a little bob. You got to.
Yes. I love it. And just, I know that you are a very spiritual, very passionate person. What is a mantra or just quote that you live by that you can always turn to?
Issa Rae said, I want us all to win. Like, it might come off as not genuine, but I genuinely want us all to win. No matter what, I want us all to win. It's like enough out here for all of us to get.
Absolutely.
And so many times we get stuck on stuff that's not important. But I want us all to let that go and win. Everybody, I want us all to win.
I love that. Y'all know I love Issa Rae. And be on the lookout because our YouTube will be bringing you some recaps of Insecure when it comes back on. So
yes, when is it
more content to come. More content. It's in August, but don't worry because as soon as it does,
that's what's up.
more content to come. And speaking of content, please let everybody know where they can find you, where they can follow you, where they can like you, where they can shop your stuff, where they can hire you to bartend. Her drinks are baby. Yes, baby. Have you feeling right? So just plug all your stuff so everybody knows where they can find you.
Okay. For the clothing boutique, you can find us on Instagram at Meet Your Needs LLC.
Okay.
You can find us on Facebook at Meet Your Needs Boutique. You can find my bartending page, MYN Bartenders. Meet Your Needs Bartenders on Facebook. I'm inside of Fly Girl Boutique inside Military Circle Mall, and I'm online. Richmond. I got some things for you.
Yes, I mean, is there anything you can tell us, or you just like?
I don't want to.
What can we look
prematurely
forward to?
speak. I'm coming. Like, I'm coming for Richmond next.
I love that. Y'all hear that? You hear that? Listen, it ain't no doubt in that. It ain't no doubt. It's coming.
You gotta believe. You have to believe.
I love it. I love it. Again, thank you so much,
Thank you
sis,
for
doing this. Thank you again. This is the beautiful, beautiful, powerful, persevering, strong mother, wife, business owner, college educated.
With honors.
Okay? Wow.
I had to throw that in. I'm sorry. Y'all don't know.
As you should. Entrepreneur, military veteran. Like, it's so many things that she's accomplished. And even throughout it all, y'all, her spirit is still the same of Ubuntu. I am because we are. I'm not in this alone. Her quote that she lives by is, Issa Rae, we all can win. And like she said, y'all, it's enough for us out here to get it. And that's what this series is all about. So thank y'all so much for tuning in. Be sure to like and subscribe to this page, Conscious Kingdom. Like, subscribe. I'm gonna put it somewhere, but like it, subscribe.
Like and subscribe in that order.
Yes, and while you're liking and subscribing, please make sure you support her and everything that she does, y'all. It's quality, it's great customer service, and you know that it's coming from a genuine person. And it's Black owned by a beautiful queen. What more can you ask for? That is, again, Ubuntu. I am because we are. I am Monica of Conscious Kingdom. This is
Tanisha Lawrence Ford. Meet Your Needs Boutique. Meet Your Needs LLC. Meet Your Needs Empire coming soon.
Yes, Empire. Speak it. Peace, y'all.